what they'd like to see in housing in Lake County. So it was a pretty cool discussion, but that was one of the things that kind of seemed to come up. Some people wanted to remodel themselves to do a fixer-upper, and some people wanted just fully furnished, which, I don't know. I find it to be a lot more expensive. So, I mean, if you have the money, that's cool, but...
Yeah, that is kind of true. I don't know what I would do. I mean, remodeling, you get to make it your own. But even still, like, you can buy a house that fits you and fits you what you want either way. So, I don't know.
Only thing is some of the new ones are, especially going and, like, doing certain houses and that now, some of them aren't built that great. Especially that one that someone was able to push a, what was it, oak and entertainment center out the back door through the wall. That was kind of priceless. They were moving in and had the ramp out on the porch, and it was a good, like, 300-pound entertainment center. Oh, God. Well, they started pushing it down the ramp, and it had somewhat of a slope, like that much. One person slipped, kept going, went through the house on a wood floor and that, and like right near the sliding glass door, nailed right at that edge, that it bust through the wall. It was sniggling out halfway out the back of the house.
Oh my God.
That would
It was
not
kind of
have been
funny.
good.
That would suck.
It
I
sucked,
would not have
but
been
it
very
was kind
happy.
of funny.
I would not be happy either. Oh my gosh.
That is
Yeah,
not
walking
fun.
back there, you see the siding sticking out. This big giant chunk of wood sticking out the back of the house.
Well, at least it was in
And
the
the
back,
door.
so, I mean, nobody was going to see it. Nobody was going to know that you, like, made a huge mistake. Unless then you don't have, like, bushes and you have, like, neighbors right behind you. Then
it
you're
wasn't
screwed.
bushes. It wasn't bushes.
So
it
what would
took
you-
a lot not to laugh.
So what would you want in your dream house? Would you want like a fireplace, or would you
Yeah.
want like a pool, indoor pool, or in-ground pool, or indoor? Or what would you want?
There's this house that's in Madison, and it is amazing. It is huge. It's got 2.5 acres of land. It's got a pond out
Jeez.
front. It's got an inside jacuzzi. It's got a room dedicated just for like a sauna with a jacuzzi in
gosh.
it. It's got 3 floors. It's glass stair. It's not like a glass stairwell, but the stairwell spirals, and there's a glass window that goes all the way up, and it is beautiful. And I fell in love with it. And so, if anything, my dream house would look something like that.
Or that one specifically?
Or that one specifically. But, I mean, there's somebody living in it, so unless I'm like, hey, I'm evicting you, I'm going to pay you a bunch of money to get out, so go away.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would definitely do a fireplace. Definitely an outdoor patio to probably stuff like, well, outdoor patio, probably cobblestone and that with a fire pit built in out there. Probably some kind of grill and that. Probably a deck onto that. Pool and that, maybe. Some sort, yeah. Not including my garage filled with Nerf guns.
Oh, my goodness.
How about you?
Wait, were you gonna say something?
Oh, I was just going to say that actually my granddad is in the middle right now of having his new house built.
Ooh.
Wayne Holmes is building it, and it is going to be,
Don't worry about that.
okay, it's going to be a 2-story house, not including the basement. It's got a 2-car garage. It's got 2 master bedrooms, and it's going to be really cool.
Jeez. Actually, did you know that apparently when you go to build a garage, like extend your garage or build your own house or something like that from scratch, and if you tell them to build a garage and you don't tell them exactly how many like cars and stuff, usually I'm sure they'll ask, but they automatically assume it's going to be 3.5 car garage.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
apparently the normal.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Really?
I had no idea. That's crazy. That's huge. I have a 1-car garage. See, like hearing about a 2 or 3.5 car garage as a normal thing would be insane.
That's got to be
Damn.
huge.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a lot of room.
Hopefully you could fit a swimming pool in that.
Probably.
And a sauna.
Easily.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna build a 3.5 car garage, and
Just
you're not
for-
gonna have any
yeah.
cars. You're just gonna like make it into like this lounge.
But then it
or
wouldn't be
whatever.
insulated and stuff for the winter. You'd want it to be its own room if you're going to do that.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
Might as well not have any garage and just have the pool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that. But
Yeah,
I'm
it
glad
was-
you said something.
Yeah, I found it out at that focus group. Someone works for like a construction company, and she told us that, and we're like, "What?"
That's
I was
ridiculous.
so blown away. I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy, though."
I would hate to be a person who didn't think about it and thinking that the normal one would be 2 cars, and come to find out, oh, I have a 3.5 car garage.
Well, I'm sure that they ask, but yeah, it's just so weird.
You know they ran across somebody that, they flipped out because they did that and didn't think, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could see
That
that,
would
happening.
suck.
Yeah,
But
most definitely.
my dream house. So, do you guys go to see the dream houses from the YMCA dream houses? Okay.
I have, yeah.
A couple of years ago, I'd say this is about 3 or 4 years ago now. They had one in Fairport. I don't know. Do you guys remember that one?
Oh, I think I know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yeah, it was right on the lake, and it had its own little private beach, pretty much, and
Yeah.
it was gorgeous because it was like overlooking the lake, and it's a lake house basically. It had this like octagon room. I love those. Like, if I ever get to add stuff onto to any houses, that would be what I'd want in a house. Is like the just
Was it glass? Like windowed?
yeah.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like that.
Ah.
I mean, I guess not all of them are, but those look the
The
best.
ones that look the one, yeah.
Yeah, they look so awesome. I don't know. I love them. And the house was built really nice. I feel like that's my favorite dream house of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It was so realistic too, compared to like a lot of the past ones where they weren't so realistic. But even this year's was actually pretty cool. I actually had the chance to volunteer at it and show the house for a day. So I learned quite a bit about it, but I'd heard stories about it before, so I wasn't sure exactly what I was going into, like working it, because I heard that there was like a company right downstairs, and then you're gonna have the house above a company, like some random company, but they ended up blocking off that door, which
Yeah.
where the company would have their business is where people would check in and then come through, but they actually like built a wall there unless you wanted to buy over that company space and you wanted that yourself for your own company. But then you had like the whole second floor. It was the kitchen. It was
Yeah.
so big too. I was so surprised. It was huge.
So I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, it
I didn't
was
see that one.
it was actually pretty big. They
If you
had
knew how much those were going.
it's like a townhouse, I think they're called.
Yeah, by the bottom floor and the whole thing.
Yeah. It was
It's-
gorgeous though. The kitchen was huge, and then it had this really big island in it too, which I did not think that would fit it. It had 2 living rooms that were pretty big too. An office that was all on the first floor, and the dining room, the little dining room right off the kitchen. Along with the island too, which was
Yeah.
huge. Oh my gosh.
Is what it was.
And then the upstairs had the bedrooms and stuff. It was really cool though.
Was
is
3 or
kinda
4
cool.
of them connected to one another?
What?
I'm trying to think. Was
For the
1,
townhouses?
2, was 4 of them that they built down in Willoughby and that?
Yeah, they had each building itself was actually built differently to where you could have one of the houses could be each floor was a different was rented to a different person. So it was built so each floor was its own little house. And then there was like the one that we showed for the dream house where they had the 2 floors, and that was all in the whole there was 3 floors, and the basement floor, except for the company's area, everything else was theirs. And so that pretty much was all theirs. And then like they were splitting it up in different ways. They weren't all the same.
Yeah.
because we were talking about it because I was questioning it too. So yeah, it was really cool though.
That is kind of cool.
So I was
Yeah.
peeking in the windows during the art festival and all that,
Oh,
and try to see in the vacant ones the downstairs stores and that, looking in, paying attention, seeing what they sort of look like in that. So not only actually going through that one, but wondering what the other 3 or 4 looked like on the inside.
yeah.
So I know the one they weren't done. I think was the one
Yeah.
right next door.
Right behind it. Yeah, it was.
It
They
was
were
all the
starting to
bottom floor.
construct pretty much. Yeah, it really didn't have much to it yet. So that was the only bad thing about it, was it was under construction. The back one was under construction. That was the only bad thing about the location. But it's gonna be done. If it's not already done, it's gonna be done soon. So, I mean, I wouldn't complain too much. So it was
I
pretty
could
cool though.
complain of getting that for free, or only
Well,
spending like
you still have to
X amount
play-
of dollars.
Pay like taxes on it and stuff. and-
Yeah. And that's just
Still
gotta
not
be.
bad.
If I actually loved the house, I would definitely take it. Like, unless it's in, like, I can't afford it. Like, I can't afford the taxes and stuff like that on it. Then I would definitely take it, though. I don't know. My parents always like, yeah, definitely take the money. I'm like, I don't know. Because there's also a car in it, too. Like, you could have the money, the car, the house.
Oh.
I think that
car.
I don't know if that was this year. I can't remember if
think
they
they
had that
offered
this year.
one.
I know in the past they've done that. Maybe it was just 1 year, but
Maybe, I
I
don't
remember
know.
there was an
So
instance
they had
where
the
they
one
had
in
that.
Manor on a Lake. Maybe it was. I'm trying. They did do it at one point in time. I think it was the Madison one they did.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't remember. I know not this past year, but the year before they did. I'm pretty sure they did the car in it too. So I don't know. Though it was, but the one in Fairport that went a couple of years ago, that dream house would definitely be
Yours?
probably, yeah, because I'd want a fireplace in it. I'd want like a good backyard, which that one surprisingly, I mean, it had a nice area around it to where like you could actually play, which that's the one thing I hate about the dream houses is they never have a backyard. And it's like, well, how do you expect a family to live here if they don't have a backyard for a family? This isn't built for a family. This is built for, I don't know, it just,
Yeah, I understand.
Or here and there they build them, and that's
Yeah.
the only one that's finished on the block.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just never really liked how they never had a backyard, which I did like. This year's one seemed a little bit more for a family, even though because you couldn't have a backyard, but it seemed like it was built more for families instead of like a realistic,
setting instead of
house.
just like
which was what they were going for.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, but I definitely have to have a backyard. We're always redoing our backyard. I'd probably definitely have a fixer upper. Yeah.
Well, that's fun. Then not only because you can actually go and I would probably do it just because I would like to tinker and build some things. Then here and there have this. Well, I'm going to adjust this and make it more customized.
Yeah, my parents have talked to me about or my dad has, not really my mom, but about I possibly might get my parents' house eventually. So, and I've kind of like started planning on what I would do to it. Because we got a ranch right now, so I'd
Yeah.
like add a second floor onto it because I wouldn't have to I'd just be paying for like mortgage or whatever is left on the house. So I wouldn't really be paying for a whole new house. So I could have that money saved from that to do more with it. And I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun project.
Yeah.
I love making things my own. So.
Hey guys, it's almost 6:00.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Wow.
Did you
Time
wanna
flies
try
when
and
you're having
play?
fun.
That last song?
Yeah, we can play it, and then we can come on, sign off, and then
Okay.
we'll have a good night. All right, we'll be right
Cool.
back, guys.
See ya.
Oh, yeah.
up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
All right, guys. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
We actually got some talking in today, and
We talk?
a little bit, just a little bit. We actually got to talk, and we got to see Jeremiah have a freak out attack because our computer crashed.
No, that was
So-
their freak out attack. You never seen one of those yet.
Yes, I will soon.
She's somewhat dead.
All right, guys. Well, this was the evening show, and we're headed out.
Oh, the evening crew.
Evening crew.
Tech.
Tech. Evening crew. Okay, guys, I don't know the name of my show, but it's all good.
You're not allowed to have another
Okay,
week off now.
Sign off.
This is DJ Slytherin.
Oh, I have to do it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're on here.
Oh, damn.
Just do it.
Cray.
It's DJ Sunshine. It's getting dark out there.
All right, well, guys, we're headed off, so we'll see you again soon. Bye.
See ya.
Us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Lake Effect Radio Station, and you'll get updates on events, interviews, and so much more about our local DJs. Just sign up now, or else.